people having difficulties paying for basic needs. United Way says calls for help to pay utility bills like electricity and gas are skyrocketing. Last month, United Way saw the highest number of requests ever. The number comes from calls and texts. The numbers come from calls and texts that come into the United Way's 211 helpline. The helpline got more than 21,000 calls since the beginning of the year. Nearly 1,900 of those were for people struggling with their utility bills. The United Way says, while this trend about utilities is alarming, the overwhelming majority of calls are about housing. Joining us now is Ina Yasahara Lee from the United Way. Ina, nice to have you on the program. What's the 211 service? Can you just remind us what this is?
Sure. United Way Bay Area's 211 helpline is a free vital service that connects callers with health and human services throughout the Bay Area.
And why the spike specifically in utility bills? Any specific reason that you guys can pinpoint?
Sure. We received about 10,000 calls and texts for help in the past 90-day period. And, we continue to see the most callers call 211 most often for housing and shelter-related needs, followed by food. But utility assistance was the number 3 reason people call 211. And historically, about 6% of the calls have been for utility assistance, but we've seen about a 200% increase. So in June, it was actually the highest month on record for the number of calls for residents seeking help. And we think, this could be an increase in water gas bills that have surged and residents are now struggling to pay, or rising summer temperatures that demand more electricity.
And if I call 211, what does United Way do? Do you cut me a check, or do you refer me to get some help somewhere else?
So United Way Bay Area's 211 helpline is an information and referral service. If you call 211, you would be connected to a caller. The service is confidential and it's free, and you would be referred to a local resource. It could be a nonprofit service or an agency that would provide you with the service.
Last question for you. What else stands out to you about this report, this data that you're releasing?
So I think across all races and ethnicities, housing really remains the number one reasons our neighbors call 211 for assistance. But it's critical that we continue to look at the data and analyze the most crucial needs that our Bay Area neighbors are facing. And so if you need any resources, call United Way Bay Area's 211 helpline.
We appreciate what you all are doing. Thank you. Ina Yasahara Lee from the United Way. Appreciate your time. Have a good weekend.